Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of the G&A podcast. I I'm into the really bad boy clowns. Drooby doo.
and
Teehee.
and I am your La Bamba bomber, Soberoni.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, we'll touch on that one.
Yes, definitely. Welcome back to the G&A podcast, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb. How are you doing
I
tonight,
am
Albie?
doing it very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm actually doing okay. I'm a little dehydrated from last
hmm
night,
Makes
but
sense.
yeah. For those who may not know, last night was our karaoke stream, and I was definitely too lit. Well, I wasn't too lit to quit. I still quit, but it was definitely lit.
That's gonna be me this coming weekend because that's the
Hmm.
Neurofest stream or the GoFest stream.
At this point, I feel like it's interchangeable.
Yeah,
But yeah. All streams aside, let us hop into our new segment titled This Week in Anime. I'm just gonna go first.
go for it.
Uh, for one, the words. Basically, Mosh came out with a wrist cushion. There's a wrist cushion made out of Mosh's shield. I can't talk
hmm
today. This is clearly the direction. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those podcast
Yeah,
episodes. I'm sorry. A wrist cushion modeled after Mosh's shield.
yeah, it looks really awesome, actually.
It does. I can't imagine me using it, but it looks.
It's all right. So I like the idea because it's like a cushion that you use like Mancha's shield, where you like actually strap it onto your wrist, and then you can
Mm.
use it to fall asleep at your desk. I think that's really cute.
It's cute. I was gonna say you can use that at work, even though you're not supposed to do that at work.
I can use it here while I'm editing videos.
Exactly right. I can do it here. I can do it here when I've given up all hope
hmm
in the comfort and safety of my own home.
hmm
That's kind of about it. Um, and then for those of you who want it, it's on sale for a very reasonable $52.
I'll pay it. I hope they have it at well, next time we get to go to a con, I hope they have it there.
Do you want it? Do you want the link?
Wait, are they selling it? Like, I thought it was just in Japan.
Uh, um, Hold on. For science.
If it's on Amazon.co.jp, I can buy it.
Yes, this is what we're doing now, guys. This is important. This is important.
We are so professional, guys. Oh,
And
we are
shop
winning
online.
the professional award.
It's on the anime. I think it might be on anime
Anime
website.
stores. It can be pre-ordered through physical anime store. It has to be physical store throughout Japan.
But
Rip.
bitch, we're in a quarantine. Hello. Quarantine.
Boo.
Boo for so many reasons. Well, girl, I tried.
Yeah,
I made a
thanks,
conscious
Drew.
effort. No problem. Now for an actual bit of news. It just isn't new. Well, it's news, but it isn't news. Basically, this is what you call an article from Crunchyroll.com titled "Wanna Feel Old? Here's 10 anime that turned 10 this year."
Oh God, no.
Yo, yes, time to feel old. Thank God, I only know like maybe a third or maybe 2/3, maybe half, maybe a third or half. So I'm good, but I do recognize them, so it still kind of feels bad.
What
Just
are
gonna
they? Yeah.
go through them real quick. Black Lagoon, Roberta's Blood Trail.
Oh, not even the original Black Lagoon, Roberta's Blood Trail.
Yep, not even the original.
I was about to say Black Lagoon. That's not so bad. That's a pretty hush.
Yeah. Durarara.
Oh my God.
Yep, that's 10 years old.
I watched that while it was airing.
Yep, you sure did. Occult Academy.
Oh, that's a very old one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, I feel like this is only hurting you and not me.
Yeah, it's hurting me. I remember the girl that was really cute because she had like the Rin Tosaka thing going on.
Yeah, I'm seeing her in this one pose, and she literally looks like Rin. I'm like, I
Yeah.
get Rin vibes from her very bad. Oh, this one hurts us all.
What?
Oreimo. Yep.
Oh!
Yep. That's 10 years old. Fuck her, but that's 10 years old.
Mm.
Panty and stocking.
That does feel like a long time ago, though.
Oh, the full name is Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt? Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think the black guy was Garter Belt.
Oh, okay. I still haven't seen it.
It's pretty... It's alright.
Oh. Okay. Well, shit. I feel like it was at some point someone told me it was good and I should watch it.
I mean, it's good. It's just like, there's no second season or anything. It's just like a fun thing to watch for an afternoon or something, like a binge watch.
Gotcha. Okay. So I put it on the list either way. Princess Jellyfish.
Oh, I remember that show. I never watched it.
I'm like, what show do you fucking remember? The Secret World of Ariete.
That one I have never heard of.
Thank you. Yeah, I also
finally we found it.
Yes, we found it.
Notice.
Another one called the Tatami Galaxy.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. I also never saw that.
Oh god. Trigun Badlands Rumble.
I've never seen Trigun.
Really?
Yeah, no. I've only seen like Bebop and Outlaw Star.
Wow, I've seen like a few episodes of Trigun. I like it. The main character is like he's really.
I think I've seen like a random episode here or there, like on Toonami or whatever.
Yeah. But the last one, which is actually one of my favorite ecchis, probably top 5 for me. Well, it's not like I've watched a lot. Well, I have watched more than a gay man probably should. But anyways. B gotta HK.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Me too. I can watch it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, B got the HK. Like you see, I still remember.
Yeah, that was a really good show. Yeah, no, thanks for making me feel like an old man, Drew.
I mean, we are old men. Thank you very much. We're in this.
We're in this together.
Exactly.
We're in the nursing home together.
Yes. So that's my news. Nothing but overpriced pillows and making everyone feel old. What do you got for us, Sonny?
My news is actually new Sword Art Online anime has been announced. This one is called Sword Art Online Progressive. It's actually a reboot. It's a retelling of the original Sword Art Online story. It looks like it's very Asuna focused. Like she's the main girl on the poster. She's the main girl in the trailer and everything. From what I've heard, it's very Asuna focused about building her character and stuff. And it's supposed to be a very precise retelling of the first arc of Sword Art Online that follows Kirito and Asuna through each floor. So you know how when the first season or the first half of the first season of Sword Art Online, they like fucking one episode be there, oh, we're on floor 2, and the next episode we're on floor 57. So that was my big issue with the Sword Art Online, the first season. So I'm actually interested in this because if they actually go back and pace it properly, and I get to see all the characters get developed, and I'm just not thrown into a new game every 5 episodes, I think it could be pretty good.
I have no intention of covering this on the podcast, by the way.
What? So you heard him chat / comment section. We need to convince Drew to watch Sword Art Online. I know people out there want us to cover it. I don't know when it's coming out. They didn't announce the exact date, but
because this turns into a I feel like it. You know what my problem is? I'm so scared to believe. I'm so scared.
You want to give up hope?
This is I can't risk my mental state because I won't be able to live with myself knowing that I literally wasted a perfectly good slot for our podcast if it turns out to be bad.
I have
Sword
faith.
Art Online.
I have faith because my big issue with Sword Art Online is the pacing and the fact that they throw new characters. I literally
just watched half of like Alicization, like with friends, and I'm just like, wow,
that's the old Sword.
All these years later, and you're still garbage. Like literally nothing. It's literally the same trash, just a different environment.
I think Sword Art Online got away from itself. It should have stayed in its original first season form instead of adding up all this new bullshit and adding new characters and all these new games and shit. I don't know. I'm gonna give it
I didn't even like all season 1.
Yeah, but season one is only bad because they went crazy with the pacing. I think if they get, I'm gonna actually give this a chance. I'm gonna give it a chance.
It's also beyond broken main character.
Look, I can deal with a broken main character as long as he's not the only fucking focus of it. Like if they give Asuna equal screen time and she's important and shit, I could deal with Kirito being an obnoxious, super overpowered piece of shit.
I can't put myself through that. I can't. Like I can hear my hairs turning gray at the thought.
Well, we'll see. I'll follow this and see when it gets announced for release. And who knows? New year, new us. Who knows what next year holds?
I'm not a person who usually changes his mind, but
maybe a season where literally nothing else airs. It's just
we just have no choice.
It's nothing else.
Like fine, yeah, maybe. Actually, that's fair. Mm-hmm. That is the only case I'd want that. I would watch it because there's literally nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then that could be the new Oregairu, but
oh god, no.
We'll get there when we get there. Yeah. So, Oni, unless you have anything else to say,
nope. Let's get into it.
All right, let's start with this week's weekly reviews. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I know what I meant. We are starting off with Re:Zero season 2, episode 11.
Yes, this was an episode.
Woo!
Beatrice, no.
Oh, that bitch will be back.
She will be, but still, no. I loved her.
Yeah, that was kind of. I mean, it was a little anticlimactic because it's like they didn't kill Elsa because that bitch never dies.
Yeah, no,
she's an anti-Subaru. No matter which world, she just does not die for some reason.
I kind of like. All right, so my thing with Subaru is I hate that he just doesn't kill himself faster. Maybe I'm nihilistic, but like once somebody dies, I'm killing myself. Like Beatrice died, I'm killing myself.
Fair. That is super fair.
You've already fucked up. Like how much do you have to fuck up before you're like, all right, maybe we should restart this?
And mind you, at this point, when you find out that Beatrice died, everyone else died.
Yeah.
Including Rem,
Petra,
and
Frederica.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, like everyone was dead. And then even after he comes back, and Rom is dead, and Garfield are dead, and Amelia's insane, he's still like, all right, well, maybe we can make this work. Roswaal, let's work together.
Like, Roswaal's like, you idiot, I need you to die.
Yeah, like, Roswaal, it's like, dude, kill yourself. It's over. I came over, bro. Take the L and start over.
Yeah. So, speaking of Roswaal, I guess we should just get the worst part, where I'm just gonna get bashed for like...
Yeah, traitor, clown lover.
Exactly, for being attracted to someone who killed Rom.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, Roswaal knows what Subaru's powers is, so he knew it was not of like any consequence. He's like, we're all fucked here anyways. It's just ...
No, he's still a shitty person.
Yeah. Like,
all right, so he didn't have to kill Rom. He literally could just be like, all right, can you both leave the room?
I know he could not. He just got caught summoning the snowstorm.
Yeah, well, Rom would have protected him from Garfield. He didn't have to kill Rom.
No, she wouldn't. She got killed by Garfield last time, remember?
Well, like, he was gonna die anyway, so what's the point in killing Ram?
Because you have to talk. Listen, first of all, I'm not saying I liked any of what I saw.
I'm like, Drew's kind of.
Yeah, no, that really fucked me up. I was like, I was fine the first when we were watching it. That's great, but the first time, I was like physically stunned. But yeah, no, he needed to have a conversation with Subaru alone. Obviously, Garfield's not going anywhere. Obviously, he can't beat Garfield one-on-one in a fight in his state. So he's just like, oh, well, I got you. I also killed Ram in the process, but ...
Well, piece of shit, either way. You are defending a piece of shit. Just as long as you're happy with that.
I'm not defending him. I'm just saying I understand his logic. Also, yeah, he just outright might be like a bad guy, like in general. Like hear me out before you're like, yes, like very much like Oni. Everyone's hearing this is like, oh no shit, what gave it away? The fact that he killed everybody. I get it. But you know how there's like sometimes those characters who are like, yes, let me just kill and rip everyone to shreds, but and then they justify it to do some good, even though it's like killing everyone in the process.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some bullshit reason that he's.
For him, I feel like, I don't know. I still feel like, because I don't know if they said it or they confirmed what I said when I said it was him who hired Elza.
I think they did, kind of, or like they implied it at least. I mean, it's like it's been heavily implied, if not outright said at this point.
It has not been outright said.
So then,
definitely not.
Extremely implied.
I called that from like episodes ago, and it's like I feel like we all know that's the case, but I don't want to just like assume.
I'm gonna assume, but he hired Elsa and everyone else. Also, what was the reveal with the random, was that girl important, the blue-haired girl, or was she just like a random NPC background lowly that was like, you were evil all along?
I think, oh, she was a girl. She was the owner of the puppy, of the little mobbies. Like when she was like, oh, my dog, blah 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 blah. Like it was the dog's owner who ended up the little puppy who ended up being the mobbies. Like she was the owner all along. What?
In season 1?
Yeah.
So random character, got it. I'm like, what?
Yeah. You're not supposed to know.
Yeah, I was like, am I missing a huge part of it? Because they played it up like, like I thought she was somebody important or some shit.
Yeah, no, where no one is supposed to know or / figure out that the connection.
Or more proof that this world is just shitty and everyone is mean and fucking evil and murderous. Got it.
Oh my god.
Don't trust anyone.
Excuse me. I also think that whatever Roswaal is trying to do, I think he's trying to do it with like Echidna in mind.
Yeah.
Because like that is one. If there's anything that's been driving home, it's like all these characters that you usually don't hear too much about, like they didn't have as much development. Their main factor is that they are super connected to like the Witch of Greed.
Yeah, I like how it is all coming together. Where it's like that's one of the things that ReZero really does well, where it ties up all the loose ends and like brings everything together and into one storyline. So I'm really enjoying that. It does feel like a mystery, just like playing out. How many episodes are left in this first run of the?
2 more.
2 more. All right, so then we got time. We got time for a satisfying conclusion to this arc.
I would say so.
All right, Subaru, don't fuck up this time.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
Maybe next season we'll see Rem. Maybe next season Rem will have a line or two and we won't have to deal with this. Exactly. I like how they threw that line in there too. This random girl has to fucking come and disrespect her.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know who this Rem girl is, but I definitely killed her.
Yeah. Fuck her. Also, let me just say, I love that Subaru's when he came out of the temple after seeing crazy Amelia, and then he's like, That couldn't have been Amelia. She had a personality. She told me she loved me. She expressed her feelings. She had a character. This is insane.
She's actually cool.
She's interesting now. This can't be right.
I feel like he didn't say all of that. I think you definitely just
it was implied. It was implied.
I mean, it's definitely what we were all thinking.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, Amelia's instantly a lot better. Something must be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Also, he got eaten by the bunnies again.
Oh yeah, fuck, those bunnies are awesome. MVP, bunny MVPs.
Oh god, but yeah, Subaru is so stupid sometimes. Like, I have a conversation with Roswaal. He's very trying to dig in. He's like, "Hey, I'm trying to get something accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to work with me, Subaru, or else
yeah,
you're gonna keep doing this over and over." And he's like I could tell he didn't really get what the hell Roswaal was saying when him and Roswaal went outside, and he was like, "Okay, let's just team up together for once." I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, he was kind of really dumb. Subaru drifts back and forth between being kind of cool and just a moron.
Yeah, this is definitely the latter.
Yeah, this was his moron episode. And now the last 2 episodes he'll probably do some really cool shit.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Definitely some cool shit indeed.
Yes.
All right.
Shall we move on then?
Yes, let us move on to Oregairu.
Some not cool shit. Got it.
Season 3. Episode 11? 11.
Yes. You want to go first or should I go first?
Man, you know what? It's not even that, I'm not even mad. No, I am. First of all, I am mad.
I'm mad.
Of the whole of what's her face, Yukino and Hachiman getting together. I'm mad about that. But you know what makes it even worse?
What?
They didn't even have any semblance of a proper build-up to that moment.
Thank you.
It was so random, curveball, blah, blah, blah. And no, shutting Yui down in a very vague scene where she's realizing that he still likes Yukino does not count as a proper build-up. That doesn't count.
Yeah, it's
that shit's
stupid.
So stupid.
It's really dumb.
That was so annoying. Oh, it's not even. Not only is it the couple that doesn't make any sense, the couple that I don't want, the couple I feel like no one wants. It's also the couple that didn't just have any actual build up. You know what would have been amazing? Would have been amazing if they had a whole scene just to be like, yes, Yukino, I want you in my life as my friend.
Yeah.
Work on being friends. Because that makes sense being friends. Because the actual girl who likes me and wants to be with me is waiting for me. And that's not you. All you've done is be really fucking weird. As weird as me. And we took a whole season 2 just to be all standoffish and shit. But no, somehow they totally forgot everything. They totally forgot that Yukino pretty much didn't just want to keep him as far away as possible even though I will say for dumb reasons, but still, come on.
Yeah, that's my issue. All right, so Yukino, I have several issues. Yukino as a character, I think, has degraded since her season 1 form, but I went over that already. My biggest issue is, like you said, they had no chemistry with each. There was no real moments between them or anything that hinted at. Yeah, we knew that Yukino had feelings for Hachiman, but there's nothing having feelings and having chemistry are 2 different things, and we had no romantic chemistry moments between those 2. It was always just little awkward scenes. Whereas with Yui, they've been ham-fisting Yui as a romantic like partner down our throats, where it's like, oh, look at all these cute moments they have together and how they're generally like really well matched with each other, and he's meeting her family and they really help each other out and complement each other in the way that they're supposed to, because she's hyperactive and energetic, where he's like down and out, but he's smart, and she's so like they really work together and they balance out and they help you. Why would you do all of that and then also make Yui's entire arc about romancing Hachiman, or like trying to have feelings for Hachiman to be expressed, just so you can have Yukino win, who you've made no romantic progress with, and her whole arc is literally just, I want to show that my mom that I can do what I want to do and be my own person.
Nothing to do.
You can solve that. You can solve both arcs if Hachiman is just a friend with Yukino and helps her out, and then gets with Yui. Like both character arcs are solved.
And that would have been so much more interesting.
Yes,
that would have been so much more interesting. That's a sad part, because this was predictable.
It is.
It's predictable.
Hyper
like,
predictable.
I would have been so great if you subverted the trope and just pair him with Yui, the number 2 quote unquote favorite. Like,
yeah, this is bad writing, because it's literally just like, oh, main girl wins, because that's rule of anime. Main girl has to win.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Really, there's no reason why you didn't build to it at all.
This is literally, you know what this season 3 makes me feel? Well, yes and no. Not even, well, kind of. No, just till this episode. This episode is like, now we're officially experiencing Game of Thrones season 8.
Yeah, this is season 8 territory.
All over again.
Yeah, the writing is just all over the place. I don't feel any satisfaction from anyone's story arcs.
And it was kind of okay. I was kind of like on the fence. I really was for the entire season. Because I said, yes, it's a little more serious than 1, but it's leaps and bounds better than 2.
Yeah.
Because 2 is just like, it was actually just exhausting.
Yeah.
So it was so close. It was so close. We were right there. And then you just choke.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just, maybe it's better expressed in the light novel. If somebody's read the light novel, let me know in the comments. Like, does Yukino actually get developed as a romantic interest, or is it just pretty much the same, where she just, oh, she's main girl, so therefore she wins because writing. That's how anime works.
I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it. It's sorry. I'm trying to like justify everything that happens, but and it's not even just that. Like I said, all the other side characters feel incomplete to me too. Like, I just don't feel like their little side plots got resolved well.
And
Hachiman's didn't get
not in the least. Also, the conversation linked to them getting together, the most unromantic thing ever. Like, holy hell. Like, it just felt so robotic, because they're both so robotic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's because their natures, they're so robotic, and the fact that there's no build up to it. So it's like extra awkward.
You can do it in a way, because they're both supposed to be socially awkward. Like, you can do a socially awkward confession scene and still make it cute and charming. This came across as just like, like awkward and slightly pretentious, because they're like talking about like it. It was just weird. It was.
This would have been so much more impactful if this was something about like them establishing like a good, healthy like relationship of friendship. That would have been.
Honestly, I would have preferred that ending too. Like, even if Hachiman didn't end with any of them, and they all just became friends forever or whatever, I'd be fine with that. Also fits well with their characters, like, because they're a group that's always supposed to be together.
Exactly.
Like, this ending doesn't make any sense.
That would have been just so much more interesting, but this just felt cheap.
Yeah,
this felt very really cheap and random.
It felt like they were just trying to like force in a generic ending to like a show that isn't written for one. Like, because the characters are better than the show's plot. I think like the characters are way better than the show's using them for. So yeah, it just feels weird.
Yeah, it was just blah. Like, ugh. Yeah, and Hachiman saying, I want to be associated with her. I want to stay close to her. Like, that's not. I don't know. I don't like him being. I don't like the fact that we're all supposed to gather. That he means, oh my god, I'm in love with her, or I want to date her or be with her or whatever.
Yeah, this show likes to be really like sometimes it likes to be too cryptic and like
it's too cryptic to a point where it definitely it harms itself in the process.
Like, all right, just be sometimes simple is good. Just say, I have feelings for you, or yes, I like you, or something like I want to be with you and help you and support. You don't have to be all like, I owe you because of the favor.
Yeah, like just I know that's like the whole point is that they don't know how to say things, but like there's a difference between them saying I want to be associated with, like I could say I want to be associated with someone and want to be their friend. Like I continue to wish to be associated with Oni. There should be no one. I should not be hearing ring bells in the background. That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
So why does it when he says it, we're all supposed to be like I don't know. Even for him, he would have to say something a little bit stronger than I want to be associated with her.
Yes, I want to be an associate of yours.
Like, there's so many other ways to say it without outright saying it. That's the other thing. Like, you don't even have to outright just say it. You could say it in other ways. I want her to be by my side.
Honestly, when she was walking away and then he grabbed her hand, if he just like grabbed her hand and that was it, that would have been a stronger scene. And he didn't continue talking. But I don't know. It was just. At one point in the episode too, there was a funny moment where they were like, "Oh, the club's gonna be disbanded. I guess we could never see each other, interact with each other again." And I was like, or you could just be friends with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. At first, I thought that's what he was hinting at.
Mm.
We all be friends together, but no, it's not. It's not that. No, we're just going to pretend now like this anime is just like generic and whatever, and just take the most easiest route. Because, I don't know, we want to tank our own fucking anime. Oh my god. I'm like, the more I'm thinking about it, the more upset I'm getting.
Precisely. Shall we move on? Do you have anything else you want to say about this? We still got one episode left. Who knows?
Who knows? I know. I'm really hoping they just like, we subverted everything. And
it was all a dream.
Exactly. Hopefully.
Alright. In that case, let us move on to Fire Force Season 2, Episode 12, which is my episode of the week.
Mine too! Get out of here!
Yeah, this was amazing.
Yeah, no, this episode was... It was a lot, but like in a good way. Like basically it was like the Joker episode. Who is Joker?
He is now one of my favorite characters in the series so far. He's awesome.
Yeah,
see, this is like I was saying before. I want like a character who's like a like feels like Medusa, like just feels like this anti-hero-esque, really conniving, really smart, really strong, threatening character.
Yep, and here we go.
Yep, here he is. He's there. Yeah, no, he was great. I'm glad we got some of his backstory and everything, which was like really this show got dark.
Yeah, it got a lot darker than I was expecting it. I was like, ooh, no. I mean, yes, but no.
This show got dark. This season took a turn.
Yeah, just a little bit. The fighting was good. Like Joker's like breakout scene, where he's like using all his cards and he like reveals that he's been like smoking not smoking, but like aerating a psychedelic, which he's apparently immune to.
I hope no one was under the influence while watching this episode. Otherwise, might have freaked him out a bit.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, no, he's very interesting as a character. I really like his fighting style because it's so like cartoony and weird. Benny was also awesome. He had some great little martial arts fighting moments, which was cool. Like, yeah, this episode was just all around.
Yeah, no, the fight choreography for this episode, especially from Benny Maru's fighting, was like amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
Putting on the moves.
It really gave me some shit. What's it called? Tori no Shita, like that Chinese anime that I keep praising. Yeah, it gave me those feels. By the way, guys, if you have not watched it, please watch it. It is literally so good. And season 2 is like amazing. Or season 3. Well, season 2 is also really good. It's all good. Go watch it.
I was gonna say it gave me some God of High School vibes, but then I was like, oh, they don't fight like this in God of High School anymore.
Not anymore.
Maybe first 2 episodes, but
yeah, and the whole background story how that's apparently the church has its own Anbu core.
I like how it ties into to Shu's or to Sho's story, Shinra's story as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just like I said, I like when plot points all come together. It makes me feel like it rewards me for paying attention to the story and all the other diverging plot points. Also big bad Burns fight coming up apparently.
Yep, homeboy came out, and I'm just like, uh-oh. Just like, now we have questions. Like, how much does he know? Or was he just called here because, you know, two men
I think he's
brazenly just broke into, like, a religious facility?
I think he's an important bad guy. I'm pretty sure. I've never trusted him since, like, the start, so...
Yeah, I feel like... I wanted to believe because I felt like that'd be so obvious. Like it's so obvious that it's like, ooh, you may be a bad person. I'm hoping that it's like not true, and he's like, nope, I've actually been good or gray or something. Just don't be straight up just like I'm the dark side.
No, he is
too,
the dark
because
side.
bullshit reasons. At least I hope not.
I like that there's more than just the evangelist to worry about. Like there's so many like different factions and shit fighting with each other. It makes the world feel a lot more like real in a sense, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know whose side is right and wrong.
Yeah, it's not just one versus the other.
Yeah, this was a really good episode. I'm surprised. I was actually just looking at the episode counters, 24 episodes. So I thought the next episode was gonna be the last one. Because it feels like it. It feels like this is like the end of the season because this episode was so hype and it's leading into another really hype episode. Like if this keeps up momentum like this for the next half of the season, like holy shit.
Yeah, I now officially have faith in this series.
Yes, finally, it's finally shining.
Yes, shining bright like a diamond. Right. Up next, speaking of fighting or not, God of High School, episode 11.
This episode was like a fever dream. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I feel like it was just me watching Naruto again. At this point,
it made less sense than Naruto.
It did make less sense, but Naruto all the same. Homeboy literally is like, I'm Kyubey now.
Yeah, he was like, I'm Kyubey, and then they fought, and then Jin had his superpower unlocked.
Yeah.
And he did his fucking Spirit Bomb Kamehameha thing or whatever.
Yep, and won the match. Like, it was very entertaining.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, this episode, like I said it before and I'll say it again. This is Gin no Guardian, but with a budget.
Yeah.
Like, it's really entertaining to watch, but God help me, it's just like a string of unrelated action scenes that make no sense in context with each other.
Yep. Speaking of which, what happened? Oh, some reason Harry Potter turned straight up into Lord Voldemort. His body did not react well to the Horcrux.
Yeah. Poor maid girl. The maid girl's always getting fucked over.
Yeah, the maid. And then Shark Boy comes out of nowhere. I don't know any of the names, so I'm definitely giving them fun nicknames. Shark Boy comes out of nowhere, just like you, and he's like you, and then he kills the maid. And he's like, no, you stabbed my maid for a second time.
Again.
And then he's like, I'm turning into something.
He looked like a
don't know what it
Resident
was.
Evil monster thing.
Yeah. Yeah, turning into the... Oh, what was that monster that kept following Joe?
Nemesis,
yeah, Nemesis ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to describe it.
This is for our own sake. I'm trying to piece together what happened in this episode.
Also, I watched this on Monday. I told myself I need to watch this again, and I did not.
I briefly saw a bit of it again today after you left. I was like, all right, let me skim through the episode, and that did not help at all. I'm like, oh my god, this doesn't make any sense. And then it ended with people, the maid somebody lost their arm, and then the other girl lost her leg.
Yeah, they got ingested by the spirit.
I feel like I should read the manga. I don't know if it makes more sense.
Not the spirit, by the blob thing, by Voldemort. Got ingested by Voldemort. Mm-hmm. Then Shark Boy was like, "Oh, look it, I'm helping," even though he definitely caused all this to happen. Ultimately, kills Voldemort. Voldemort spits them out. The maid once again is alive somehow. And the other two, one lost her leg and one lost his arm. And then Naruto saw that, and Naruto was like, Sasuke! And then they kind of started fighting towards the end.
I feel like this is a show that doesn't it wants things to just happen. It doesn't have the patience to build anything up. So things just fucking happen. Are we gonna build up the shark dude and why he had? Nope, this shit just happens. We're not gonna do any of the foreshadowing or the world building. This shit is just gonna happen because we want it to happen.
Yeah, they want it to happen, and it's just happening because at the very end they opened the gates of quote unquote heaven, and quote unquote angels started coming out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, right. What the fuck was that?
I'm pretty sure those are quote unquote angels.
Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever. Angel fight.
Yeah,
now.
Because that was the same gate that, made quote unquote God sword or God's hand or something. Some part of God.
Why is this called God of High School? Wasn't there a tournament going on?
Yeah, they canceled it. I think, didn't they do at the end of the episode? They're like, yeah, so we have to cancel the tournament.
Angels are attacking, so we're going to cancel the tournament.
Yeah, I'm like, this is Armageddon.
Kind of started Armageddon. The Illuminati summoned a bunch of angels to start Armageddon, so you're going to have to put a rain check on this tournament.
Yeah. So sorry. Not giving you guys a refund because you guys already started watching stuff, but,
Yeah.
If we're not all raptured in the next couple of minutes, at least there's that.
How many episodes are left? 2 episodes. I was gonna say I hope they can wrap this up in time. I'm like, that doesn't fucking matter. They're probably gonna introduce 5 new plot points before the end of the season. New characters.
They'll all be resolved season 2.
Yeah. I mean, for as much as I mock it, it is fun to watch because I just like seeing the action scenes, and it is good action and bright colors. So you know, that's all I want from it, and that's what it delivers. But God, I wish it had a coherent plot.
We'll live. I'm content with this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that we're done hitting on our favorite coherent anime, let us watch Rent a Girlfriend, episode 11.
Yes, Sumi's episode. Speaking of introducing new characters, literally an episode before the final episode.
Yeah. New girl named Sumi. Who is very, very, adorable. Very, 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 very quiet.
She is adorable, and she is love, and she is life.
Yeah, okay.
We are protecting her.
First of all, Oni was like, "Oh my god, you're not gonna like her, blah, 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 blah." And yes, at first I found she was very obnoxious because she just literally could not say anything. But as the episode went on, she definitely got a lot cuter to me.
Yeah, she tries her best, and so I really do like her. It's funny because I don't like quiet girls in real life for dating. So the equivalent of this in real life, quiet girl who can't make up her mind and doesn't speak much and stuff, it drives me insane. Another point of me loving something in anime and hating it in real life. Dating Sumi would drive me crazy.
Oh, I couldn't. I would go on a date with her and be like, okay, that was nice, bye.
I can't deal with people who are like quiet and don't know what to do or where to go or anything. I don't know. It just it's hard to make every decision. So I felt what Kazuya was feeling with his frustration of like, what do I do? Where do I go? Because that's how I feel.
I don't know. It's like I want to say I relate to her, and it's like sometimes I don't like. I feel like half the time I just don't know what I'm doing, but like I feel like to be like that, and then also to not speak is just like that's like just it cannot. It just can't. It cannot be.
It
cannot be.
You can't be indecisive and soft spoken like that. You just.
Yeah, like girl, how do you live? How do you actually live like that? I would not know.
But of course, as much as I love Sumi, I think the star of this episode in her brief appearances was Mami, as usual.
Ooh, and bitch, she mad.
She's pretty salty. I love that she's so fucking salty too.
Yeah, me too. It's very cathartic for me.
Like, this motherfucker, I broke up with him, and now he got 2 hot girlfriends.
No, I don't like that. Everyone that you have attention now. God damn it.
I'm kind of mad that she found out about the rental girlfriend services because
the moment she started typing it in, I was like, it's over.
Yeah, I should have realized somebody should do that. Like this whole plan can't work because somebody would naturally just type in one of their names and be like, "Oh, what is this?"
Yeah, but first of all, how did she get homegirl's name?
Oh, like, Kazuya said it.
Huh?
Kazuya said it. He was like, "This is Sumi. This is her full government name, Sumi Sakagaya."
Oh, but damn, you like remembered it? Like shit. She really is jealous. Holy hell.
She's super jealous. She's salty as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I like that she. I was kind of hoping she didn't find out for a little bit longer, only so I can see her like seethe, like, fucking, like just get obsessed with Kazuya and just be like, I'm gonna steal Kazuya from these girls, and like just to see how that whole thing would unravel.
I mean, she already tried that.
She did try it, but I wanted to see it go further than that. But I am kind of liking where this episode ended with her renting Chizuru.
Renting Chizuru. Oh yeah, which is gonna just be her, probably just talking shit, throwing shade, yada yada.
Yeah, but I want to see Chizuru's like reaction to it.
Like, I hope Chizuru just lets the nice girl act. And just cusses mommy out.
But she's so like professional. She's not gonna do it. She's like, oh yes, I gotta be professional about.
Oh right, because you got hired.
Yeah.
If only.
I hope she just like slaps the shit out of her though.
Oh, that'd be.
So she's gonna start shit talking Kazuya, and then she's just gonna slap the shit out of her. Ooh, I can't wait. That's my call. That's my prediction for next week.
I hope so. I hope your prediction is right. I would love to see mommy get slapped in her smug little mouth.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
And then Kazuya show up and simp for her. Like, no, hit her.
Yeah, don't hit her. She's a slap him too. Slap him too.
Slap both of them. She just slaps everybody.
Yes, and then go back and slap mommy one more time. Like, how dare you make this man a simp? Smack. Yeah. Good episode. I enjoyed it. Gave the same normal of drama and mess that I look forward to every week. So good job, Rent a Girlfriend. Up next, we have, let's see, my phone. Uzaki wa Sobitai. Uzaki-chan wa Sobitai, episode 11.
Yes. This was a much better episode than the last episode, which was the travel advertisement episode.
Yeah, they definitely went right back to it.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, and that scene, oh my God. Where's Uzaki-chan? Is Uzaki-chan? I'm calling her Uzaki-chan, like it's the title. Or Uzaki just laughs at Sakurai for his dish.
Oh, yeah,
He's like,
that was
okay,
hilarious.
go ahead and laugh. And then she just laughs.
laugh at my dish. For like a good minute, just dying.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's like, all right, stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I love those little moments. They have like little couple moments all over the episode where they just like have so much. This is what Yukino and Hachiman needed. Moments 100%. Like this, yeah, because they have all these little fun couple energy moments that are just adorable.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, they're just so adorable. I feel so natural. It was naturally built over time.
Mm-hmm. The scene where she's they're doing the rock climbing thing, that was like that was great. That I felt so relatable to that. I don't know who I related to more in that scene. Probably Uzaki, to be honest.
Yes, you did not. Trust me when I tell you, did not relate to Sakurai. No tea, no shade.
I definitely am not athletic, and I definitely get really salty really quickly.
Yeah, like rock climbing is no joke if you're not in shape.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It really hurts does a number on your body.
I think I could pull it off.
Huh?
I think I could pull it off.
I'm sure you can climb up at least one wall.
Yeah, I can do it. I
mean, it's gonna be a little bit hard. It might be just a little bit harder for you because
Oh, that's a short joke.
You said it, not me.
Well, you know what? Being short means I have less mass to pull up. So there you
go. Nope. I feel like that was like. I feel like you're dangling food in front of my face, and I'm not taking.
You're not taking the bait.
No, I'm not taking the bait. That was close. Maybe if I was in a weaker state of mind, maybe I would have gone with it. But nope, not going there. Damn, tricky.
Damn. Next time,
maybe.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
But yeah, so the rock climbing scene was very funny in that sense. But then the karaoke scene, that was so let's unpack that.
Yeah.
Let's in what scenario would anyone want to do karaoke by themselves? Let's start with that.
Apparently their excuse was they want the people to, like, if you want to practice on your own, I guess. But even then, like, just do it at home. Like,
right?
Why would
well, to be fair, there are, like, if you live in, like, a smaller house with, like, a bunch of people, or, like, thin walls, like, you might not be able to sing as much. Like, for me, for example, one of the reasons why I sing... my singing style is so like low, or songs I don't require for me to belt out notes is because like I'm always like keeping my voice down, so I'm like not singing at the top of my lungs where my mom can hear me.
I mean, that's fair. I still wouldn't go as far as.
But he lives alone, so that's not the case.
Yeah, that's like. Also, you could just go to like a park or something, but yeah, no, that's that's like. First off, it's expensive. Karaoke ain't cheap. Right? It's not cheap. And yeah, I couldn't do that. Like the looks I get, like, oh, this is just a room for myself. Like, I mean, if you want to indulge in that, you do you. Yeah. I just feel like that's
Oni is one of those people who judges people for doing things by themselves.
I definitely do. Only because I know people judge me for doing things by myself. It's a projection thing. I know.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say there's a little bit of a. I didn't want to outright say it, but I was like, that's interesting.
I'm being realistic here.
I mean, because on the other hand, I have done so many things. Bruh, you know how many times I used to go to that restaurant where we would go to get like in the Upper East Side, in the Hell's Kitchen, where they had like those the one they had the good drinks.
Oh yeah.
It was a Thai place, and then it became a fish place. Yeah, you know how many times I would get there first before everyone else gets there, and I would just get a table for everyone, and I would just drink. I just drink and chill on my phone.
Well, that's fine.
Hey, why is that fine?
Because you're waiting for people and you're just chilling.
Okay, well, like there have been times where I had to wait for like an hour.
Well,
It's because I wasn't going anywhere, and
I
they're
think
like getting off work.
I think like overall, as long as you're just waiting for someone and it's not just like I'm taking time out of my day to do this by myself specifically, I don't know. I feel like there's a degree of difference in
But what
motive.
if I just want to? But what if I just want to eat by myself?
I mean, you can go out and eat by yourself.
So wait, no, because I feel like you're the kind of person who judges for people who eat at a
No, like
restaurant by
if
themselves.
you go to a restaurant by yourself, that's fine. All right, well, what restaurant are you going to? An Applebee's to eat, or are you going to a fucking like that's the French restaurant for lovers to eat, or like which one? Because
first of all, I love that Africana accent.
Oh, are you saying
I'm supposed to be French?
You saying
okay.
there's no French people of African descent?
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't know. I personally, like, I feel like this goes back to like watching like the things in a movie. I'm just comfortable. I am. Once you realize that for the reasons people you have to wait for people, you might as well just. I just got used to doing things by myself. Like I would go to eat by myself, have drinks by myself, go to the movies by myself. Like I said, when I went to the movies, I went to the movies because I was waiting for someone. I literally saw the movie as a way to kill time. I don't think I needed to see the movie with anyone.
Fair enough. I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because you're self-conscious or
I am super self-conscious.
something. Yeah, that's weird. I'm just like, I kind of felt that way for like all of 25 seconds, and then I was like, okay, but on the other hand, do I want to stand out here in the middle of freaking Times Square, bored out of my mind? That also sounds like.
Well, that's when you whip out your phone and you play FGO.
No.
It's when you start farming boxes.
No, yeah, exactly. This is not during Guild. Wait, I think it was dead at that. Was it dead? I think it was dead because it was after New Year's. I don't think any reruns were like happening.
Well.
So yeah, exactly. So I was just like, nope. I'm gonna stay somewhere where it's warm. And I can put this unlimited movie pass that I have to good use. Blah blah blah. Life is good. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Enough. I just think there's a difference. It depends on the activity. If it's like going out to eat, I don't see anything wrong with that. If it's like going to a movie, I think it depends on the situation. If it's going to karaoke or like if it's going to
I'll tell you that one.
Like events that are like designed for groups, like karaoke or like an amusement park or something, those I feel like that's a bit weird to go by yourself to. Like if you go by yourself to Disneyland or something, that's a bit weird.
That is weird. Huh.
There are definitely people who do that, by the way. I think they have some policy about that, like you can't come in.
Wait, what?
Don't some places like I heard that they had a policy where you can't
can't come in if you don't have like a kid
or something. Yeah.
I remember I heard that too. I forgot where.
It's probably designed to like keep out pedos and stuff, but
yeah,
still the principle of it's just weird to go by yourself.
Damn. I'm starting to think, would I go to an amusement park by myself?
No, never.
I probably wouldn't. That's because I don't even like go to amusement parks like that to begin with. So I definitely wouldn't want to like go. Yeah, last time I almost went somewhere was because like a friend was going, and I was like, all right, cool. I may or may not go. Hooray!
Would you go to a con by yourself?
A convention?
Yeah.
No.
I would.
No, I would really have to love
not a place like far out. Like I wouldn't go to like California to go to a con, but if it was like a con that was like happening locally or something.
If I really liked the convention, I would. Like I think this summer I would have gone to FlameCon by myself. Maybe. I say maybe because because for some reason the New York City gay scene, it's super huge and small at the same time, and I'm like, I'm going to run into people who may or may not know my exes, and that's going to be fun. It's going to be really, really, really fun. I'm in that point in my life where I'm just like, damn, all places I want to go to, exes or associates of my exes will be there. So, yum.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and in case like that, I would not want to be by myself. Oh my god, that would make me so awkward. Because then you can't really you don't even have like you can't even be like, oh, I'm pretending to talk to someone, blah 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 blah. Like you're just at that point, you're just fucked.
Yeah,
you are.
it depends on it depends on where you're going and the context and all that.
Yes, but if my exes weren't there, then yes, I probably would just I'd be out here. Yeah. I don't know. I can't think of any other things I would do by myself.
Me, not me either.
Hey, I was gonna say chat. People who are listening, what places would you be okay with going or not going by yourself? Let us know in the comments.
Yes.
Down
Bonus
below.
points if you go hiking by yourself or like camping by yourself.
Oh my god, hiking myself? No, when did I fall and die?
Exactly.
Even though I feel like people do.
There are definitely people who do that. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, I'm not afraid of death.
I'm not afraid.
Like, all right, girl, you got it.
I'm gonna live out in the woods for 2 weeks hiking.
Oh my gosh. So getting back to Uzaki-chan.
Yeah, and that was Uzaki-chan, guys.
Before we move on, so all that happened. It was really funny how they were like really drunk. Like they all made fun of him for going karaoke by himself, and then they kept going to different cosplays. Which, by the way, I'm like almost 8% certain to 100% certain at place doubles as like a place for like underground sex work.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, are you like either whether it's prostitution or they're strippers? Like I'm just saying those outfits are like they aren't just there for cosplay. Yeah, I don't buy it.
Yeah, there's no karaoke place I've been to that was like, yes, here, rent a bunny girl outfit and bring it back to your room. And like, what?
And sing?
And sing with it, yes.
Yeah.
Here's drinks on
I'm more likely to believe that it probably is like a place because aren't karaoke rooms just in general a place where shit goes down?
Yeah, that's what I've seen in doujins and hentai. But I assume that it's a private room where you can't get bothered. I assume that there's probably a lot of sketch stuff going on.
Yeah, although I feel like sketch stuff happens. I feel like you can't just outright have sex in there. That might be a little too much.
I mean, it depends on the.
I mean, unless you make it really
have sex in
quick.
like the park and stuff.
What?
Listen, there's people out there who want to have sex in parks and stuff. You can find a way to have sex.
Yeah. I agree with everybody. I'm okay. So I'm definitely not looking up videos of that if that exists.
That's
might not.
For research purposes.
I'm telling not. I'm definitely not typing in karaoke sex.
Karaoke sex. Please don't die, Drew. I don't want this to fall on me to explain why your search history is this. Seems he was looking up karaoke sex before.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it open and continue my research after the end of the episode.
Further research is needed.
Further research is indeed needed. But yeah, they have a good time singing and them being drunk, and then he says something. He does a very what I would deem a very Oni move to do, and just answers a question without thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not saying that's not me saying like Oni's dumb or anything. I'm just saying a question like that where they ask like, oh, who looks better, the bunny or the cop thing? Like I feel like you would like say that without thinking.
Well, I'd be smooth about it. I'd be like, definitely Uzaki. Listen, I'm a smooth operator, all right? I would put the moves on Uzaki. Trust me.
Yeah. Guys, type 1 in the chat if you think Oni is a smooth operator. Type X to doubt if otherwise. But yeah, so that was a fun scene. And then surprisingly enough, they do the one thing that Oni hates a lot, and they take
I forgot about this
craziest shift in mood, and the episode literally ends with Uzaki out in the rain, visibly downtrodden, telling Sakurai, "I can't come by anymore." Wah. And I'm like, what? Like I literally was like whiplash.
It was so like insane. Like literally one scene was just like Uzaki with the bunny suit on and the tambourine singing. The next frame was her crying in the rain, like, "I can't come over and see you anymore, Sakurai senpai." I'm like, what? What is going on? Is this like? I thought it was another joke. Like I thought it was gonna end in a joke scene.
Me too. And then it didn't. And I was like, get
it was like amazing whip. It was like almost Higurashi levels of whiplash.
Yeah.
Except Higurashi does it like for a purpose, and this was just really. This was the epitome of like, oh shit, it's the last episode. Quick, we need to throw in some contrived plot device to make it seem like it's more important than it really is. We need drama.
It didn't have to do this. No.
Why do you need drama?
You're so good. You're already so good. Please.
I hope it's a joke. I hope it starts next episode like, what happened to Zaki? And she's just like says something stupid.
Yeah. Oh my god. If they debated us,
I'll be so happy.
I would be happy. I'd be mad, but I'd be happy. Definitely better than the alternative. But yeah. But that is Uzaki-chan.
Yes.
And oh no, not even the last one. I was gonna say the last one.
The last one. We still got a few.
No, we have two. Wait, you said 3 or
I said
2?
A few, but 2.
A few. Yeah, we have 2 more. Next up, we have Fruits Baskets, season 2, episode 24. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. I really could do without this Machi girl.
Yeah.
Like I get it, and she kind of got a little bit better-ish, but
she's gonna be the love interest for Yuki. So
I feel the shifts coming. Yeah, by the end of the episode, I was like, oh yeah, oh that's cool. A girl that was very much like Yuki in the beginning ends up dating Yuki. How very fitting, actually.
I don't like it only because it feels like she was literally just introduced to be paired off with Yuki. You know what I mean? Like she's like, oh, Yuki needs a girl because he can't get with Toru, so here's this girl. We'll just throw her.
I don't like it because it's like I don't want to waste time on non-members of Zodiacs.
I want Kyo and Toru David.
No, I don't want to. I don't waste my time watching people who aren't the Zodiac be depressed.
Yeah, word.
Like we already have 12 characters that do that. I don't need an extra one.
Well, we need another. We need another sad character who had abusive parents.
Yeah, I'm like, no, that's actually okay. I don't want it. Honestly, no, thank you. Also, she's actually like depressed. Like she actually needs like help. Yeah, because like the state of her room should not be like that. Also, she definitely like went to bed and woke up in the same clothes, which I was like, ill.
Did she go out?
But yeah, she went out in the same uniform, or in a uniform that's school. I don't know if she picked a new one. I feel like she didn't.
No, she just wears the same.
She definitely did not. She definitely just woke up. I don't know if she took a shower or not, but definitely just wore what she went to bed in. And I'm just like, oh yeah, no, homegirl needs help.
She homegirl needs help. Yuki-vention, apparently. Yuki's here to deliver.
Yeah. But I will say it is very nice to see Yuki being so well adjusted. It's so weird. It's like watching Machi and watching Yuki. It's like watching old Yuki versus new Yuki.
Pretty much. I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Like he's mature and now it's his turn to be like the the leader or the help someone else mature, or get over their trauma.
Yeah.
I think like Amachi as a character though, I think is pretty like she had her cute little moments where she's like arguing with Yuki and stuff. Like I don't mind her, but yeah, if it I don't want it to like overly focus on her, you know. Like this was
Yeah.
fine, but don't make like whole episodes dedicated to her and all that stuff. Like let that be a side thing.
Yeah, like it's like I already in the last few episodes, Machi alone has taken so much time from the screen.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like
The whole
she
little
didn't need
student
to.
council thing has been like a huge side diversion.
Yeah, which is fine because I like the other characters. But her, it's just like, ugh, it's just her being sad.
Stop being sad.
Yeah, I get that enough.
The rest of the episode I think was pretty good though.
Yeah, I would say so. More well, before we mention what happens with Yuki and Akito, Rin of course comes back for a brief minute just to abuse Toru because she sucks. Because Rin sucks.
No, Rin is cute. She's adorable.
Rin sucks, but she is also the best dressed out of everyone. First of all, they're all like the costume design for these characters. Their outfits are amazing. Like they're so on point. Like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I just noticed it this episode. I was really just paying attention this episode, and when they were all going out to eat for their little student council party, whatever. Oh my god, everyone looks so cute. Of course, except for fucking Machi, who's in her dirty, stinky uniform.
Oh, why do you hate her so much? I've noticed they had good they've had good characters like fashion design. Kisa always looks good whenever she shows up. Even like Momiji has really good fashion.
Yeah, Momiji's they really gave good care to Momiji regarding his outfits. It's always looking cute.
Even Toru on occasion has like a good little outfit going on.
She had her cute little twin tails with her little. She was like, "Oh my god, look at me, my scarf even has pom poms," and she like hits kill with the pom poms. I died.
Yeah,
I died. That was so cute.
They always got to give us one of those little cute moments between the two of them.
God, why? But yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, the rest of the episode was pretty good. Of course, Akito and Yuki, of course, get into it. I love how Akito literally was like, "Wait, is that hope in your eyes?
Are you hoping around me? Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
No one can have hope.
No one should be happy."
Fuck Akito. They just wanted to bring him back to like they wanted to remind the audience why we hate him. They're like, oh, Akito hasn't been a dick in a while. Bring him back on so he can be a dick again. And then
yeah, he's a dick again, and we're like, yeah, we don't like him.
Yeah, we still hate you.
Yep. God, and then Yuki goes out of way. This is a very Yuki-centric episode, but in a good way. Yuki talks to Hattori for a bit, and he's like, "Hey, like, I get why you erase everyone's memories. Akito is a bit of a sociopath, an incredibly violent streak.
Yep.
So I kind of get what you did, because it's either that or we get abused forever."
It was a nice little episode. How many episodes? Was it just one more after this one?
Yep.
Wow. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely gonna be a season 3. There has to be.
Yeah.
They can't leave me like this.
Not like this. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. But until then, we can finally get to our final
podcast
episode. Tuaru no Rogan T, episode 24. This is not the last episode. I wrote down the last episode. It is not the last episode.
Nope. Imagine it is though, and it just ended right there.
That wouldn't make much sense.
Hey,
so
well, since when does Index ever make sense?
Fair. That is, yeah. Can't say no to that. So yeah, it's Mikasa versus Doppelganger / Kaiju Beast, and then Mikasa's like, "You got a Kaiju Beast. I have a Kaiju Beast," and she turns into Gata, who turns her sand into a mech or something.
This was like Pacific Rim, the episode, and it kind of really had a cinematic feel to it. Like all the high quality animation, the lighting, and all that stuff looked really cinematic. And yeah, just having two like fucking giant kaiju robots fighting each other was pretty amazing. I feel really bad for Academy City because apparently fucking things just blow up constantly and everyone's life is always in danger.
Yeah, oh no, if I would, you give me like 3 months top, like maybe like a year tops. I maybe even less. If I stay there for a year, it's only because I'm too poor to break my lease.
Reminder that Misaka has all this power and she never plays a role in Index. She can literally summon a kaiju.
She's just like, well, nope, he's got this.
Tomo's got. I can summon a fucking sand kaiju and shoot gigantic ass railguns across the fucking city, but Tomo's got his arm. He's got this. I don't need help. I'll be just motivational support there.
Hate it here.
I like that the other team, the other girls actually came back to help her. That was pretty cute. Seeing them work together with their little paper jet, which I don't understand how that works, but okay.
Yeah,
sure.
Right? I'm like, wouldn't the paper be burnt from... Okay, yeah, they must have some, like, bomb paper. Like,
literally
paper in the universe.
The paper just makes a jet engine somehow. Okay, sure. Can you make, like, a paper stove? That's low-key the best power now, because you could just defy physics with it, so you could just, like, make anything you need out of paper. You can make a paper stove, you can make a paper refrigerator, whatever you need. Paper jet, paper car.
Damn, ROD, eat your hearts out.
Yeah.
Really.
I also like the new look that the main villain girl had. She looks very... Index has a good way of making their villains look pretty dope character.
Yeah, I would say so.
So I liked her little outfit and antagonistic look.
Yeah, her little evolution was very pretty.
And I just like I like Railgun more than Index because of the self-contained setting. Like, I like that it's just in Academy City, and I like the cast. Like, I like that Misaka is the power, and then you have Shokuho in the background just like doing all the background information gathering and being like the sleuth and being the one that the help. Like, I just like the dynamic of that more than I like Index, I guess. And Kuroko showing up whenever she's needed. These are better characters and stuff. Better storytelling.
Yeah, it really does feel like day and night between the two.
Yes. But alas, we have one episode remaining, so we'll see how that turns out next week. I think there's one or two episodes remaining.
Yes. All right. Well, that is it for our weekly review. I think I didn't want to hit the red button and skip our filler arc because I feel like we basically had a filler arc.
Yeah, that was the filler arc. Yeah, the Uzaki thing was the filler arc.
Yeah, that was basically... That's why I ended up with a follow-up question for chat, because I'm like, wow, we're talking about this for a very long time, but I don't quite want to stop talking about it. So yeah, Oni, please, by all means, take it away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode of the G&A podcast, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you can catch this podcast as it goes up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party over on our Discord. Also, if you'd like to be so kind as these lovely people on screen, you can become a patron by clicking that join button or heading over to Patreon and get yourself a bunch of lovely little perks, like access to the Midnight channel on our Discord, which is our members only channel, as well as being able to live watch shows with us. We're getting ready to watch the final episode of ReZero next week with our patrons. And after that, we'll be choosing a new anime to cover in the new season. So if you want to be a part of that, and if you want to vote on what show we cover in the new season, make sure you become a patron. Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Let's just say the answer is yes. They they definitely indeed have sex in karaoke places a lot.
Well, that does not surprise me. After all, as a famous man once said, zigzag la bamba bamba. Until next time, guys, this has been Soberoni and
Do we do?
I'll catch you guys later. Later!
Bye.